5 minutes later.
Here are just a couple of the finer details that I want to show you before assembling the table stand. The first is that I've gone ahead and added a couple adhesive felt pads to the bottom of the mic stand. Even though this is simply a hard plastic, I don't want to take a chance of it scratching the table. So I've added those. And then when it comes to attaching the arm to the clamp, you're going to find that the screw on the clamp is longer than the mounting system in here, and that's okay. It just means that you're not going to get a complete connection between here and there, but that's not a problem. It's still on there very securely. The main thing you want to do is line up the way that you're going to clamp it onto the pole, which is this way, not this way. You're going to line up the way you're going to clamp it to this joint that rotates, or that gives you a 180 degree turn. So you have the up and the down, and you want it to go, you want to attach it in a way and line it up so that it goes up and down rather than side to side. Okay, so you want to just attach it like that. And then when it comes time to mounting the pocket projector, whatever projector you have has the tripod mount screw holes in the bottom. But what we've found, those of us who have used the Limo Studio stand, is that this end is pretty cheap. And over time, this piece here will wear out and break. And so what I just go ahead and do is I use really any mobile phone tripod mount that's large enough to hold the Pico. I attach it to the end. So this I always leave it on. I'm not taking it on and off. And then I can take any of my projectors and clamp them inside.
What follows is a brief construction montage.
And now it's go time. Let's put this thing together. I do want to show you a couple more things that you need to use to put this together. The first is any old gift card. I prefer the Starbucks card. However, the main thing is you just want to make sure there's no money left on it. Then put a nice bend in it, okay? And if you're using this model of pocket projector as opposed to this one, which is Bluetooth and has a longer charge life, if you're using this model, you want to go ahead and have a couple zip ties and a pair of scissors. Okay, so all we're going to do now, keep in mind that this is the area where I do my cookie work. I sit on the end of the table here and work here. So I'm going to put my mic stand at this end and clamp it onto the end of my table. That's in nice and solid. Okay, so I'm going to now take my gift card with zero balance, and I'm going to put it between the screw and the pole so that over time I don't end up wearing out the pole with little holes. I've used just a craft pole, so it's a real light wood. And my pole is about 4 feet tall. You certainly don't need a 4 foot tall one, but Anita and saws, just not a good combination. Okay, so all that we're gonna do now is attach the clamp. We can attach it obviously anywhere on the pole, but I like to have it up high enough so that the pole's not across my, you know, working area, my line of sight. So I usually put it up kind of high. And then I'm going to turn this on really nice and snug. Okay. I'm going to take it and put it in just like that. And now what I can do, because I've lined up the arm with the clamp, is I can move this down. If I need my image closer, I can move it up higher. If I need it larger, I can swivel this so that I'm always parallel with the table. And so let's go ahead and just put it right here. Now I'm going to take my power cord. Actually, let me do it this way because I had it upside down anyway. I'm going to take my power cord, put it in here, and then I'm going to take a zip tie because now that I've got all of this out of my eyesight, I don't want to have a cord dangling in front of my face. You're also going to have your HDMI cord up here too, which I somehow have managed to lose. So I'm going to put this on here and I'm going to tighten it, but I'm not going to make it snug because I just want to create a loop. I don't want to create something that I'm going to have to cut off every time I want to remove my cord. And so then I'm just going to braid this cord and my HDMI cable, if I had it, but I think I mentioned I lost it, through here. And then I've got that all out of the way. Now, obviously I can extend this further. So nothing's in my way. I don't have those little arms from the limo studio stand when we do it the traditional way in my way. And when it comes time that I'm done using the projector and I want to keep working on my cookies, rather than taking the arm off or having to work with this just kind of hanging in my space, all I'm going to do is I'm going to loosen this screw and I'm going to pivot my pole so everything's out of the way. And now I'm going to continue on working. So there you go. If you have a second arm and clamp, you can go ahead and raise your device that you're sending your images to up high and out of the way, whether it's a phone or a tablet. You can go ahead and use your table station for filming your videos of cookie decorating. And the great thing is, because you have the up and down motion of this joint, you can turn the pole in any direction, left and right, and you have full mobility here. You're unlimited to the positions that you can move the camera to capture your decorating. And it's great for watching a movie while you work because it keeps it up at eye level, but your table space is clear and your iPad is icing free. And then there's this direct overhead lighting for my photography, my videoing, or just extra light when I'm working. And all I did was take a long light strip, attached it to a selfie stick or your limo studio stand, holding it in place with a few zip ties. And that's all there is to it. If the light source is a little too stark and too bright for your still photography of cookies or baked goods, go ahead and just take a sheet of parchment paper, fold it over and tape it into a loop, and then slide that over your light to create a softer, more muted light source.
Epilogue.
So here it is, the Cookie Gadgeteers all-in-one projection, photography, videography, light and entertainment table station. Surely I'm not telling you to have all of these things at the same time. Or am I? Surely.